Now, before you guys all freak out about the timestamp and realize that this is going to be a commitment, I wanted to give you this little tidbit. If you stick around to the end of the video, there's going to be a giveaway, and I'm going to give the stipulations of said giveaway at the end of the video. So, please stick around, enjoy the draft, and shit talk our thought process in the comments below. If you really want to stick around for that giveaway, stick around to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you do enjoy the first draft. What's up, guys? It's Art13. Welcome to the draft. Wow. What?
It was just the level of energy.
I'm sorry, it's gonna spike here in a second. We ready? Great. Pop it out. Alright. What's up, everybody? It's Art13. I am trying to get... Do I interrupt your... Yes, you can.
All the time.
I cannot stand you. What's up, everybody? It's Art13. Welcome to the draft. I am joined today by it's good old Mal and your boy Leo. We are it's the draft. So today we are going to be talking. We're getting hyped for the new Infinity War movie, the Avengers 3: Infinity War, coming out in a couple weeks.
You mean Black Panther and his friends?
Black Panther and his friends in a war. But a win. Yeah, good. We're gunning for that. So, basically what we're trying to do here is, as in the allure of the draft, is we are drafting, these two gentlemen are going to be drafting their team and pitting them against each other, up against Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet, to see who would come out on top, who has the best chance of bringing down the Mad Titan. And we are actually extending it a little bit more to not just including the MCU, so you're just not making one of you just doesn't make your own fucking Avengers team. We're also including the DCEU, because as of right now, the DCEU doesn't really have a big bad. I mean, we've been alluding to Darkseid, but we haven't seen him. The only thing we've got was the guy whose name I can never get correct, but there's a wolf in it.
Steppenwolf.
I almost said wolf.
Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf.
Not Darkseid.
Not Darkseid, just not Darkseid. Either way, we're also including them in the draft, so they have the option of using those guys as well. But we are excluding everything to simply being in the DCEU and the MCU. Draft your team of 5 to go up against Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet. To clarify, we're including all of the DCEU and all of the MCU. So I included the DCEU, the WB series.
The CW series?
The CW series, yes.
Okay.
I include the CW, so we're including the CW series, DC characters, and then we're also including the extended MCU characters, so I'm thinking, like, all the motherfuckers on Netflix, the Runaways, and yes, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay.
So, just a quick thing to give the way that we're going to run this. We're going to do this in a series of rounds. The first round is basically going to be you guys picking your character, or your characters. You guys are going to have the choice of either flipping our Lugia coin or rolling the big D20 to deciding who's going to go first. And then you're going to go through. Give me my dice back. Yeah. Don't drop it. Did you guys? What dice?
You mean this size?
Jesus. One at a time, you're going to go through and decide and pick your team, pick your character one by one, trading off. When you declare which character you are picking, you're going to give 3 qualities of why you want that person on your team and what you think that they bring to your team. Besides the fact that, it's just your boy. So, do a little bit more than that. The next round is basically going to be you guys figuring out how they are going to take down Thanos. I'm going to throw a sort of curveball at you, curveball scenario, to kind of set the stage for how you're fighting Thanos and what is essentially happening. And you guys are going to dictate how your team's chemistry and how your team specifically is going to be able to bring down Thanos. You're each going to have 3 minutes in this round to discuss how you are going to beat Thanos. In the midst of those 3 minutes, your opponent is going to be able to rebuttal. You're going to be able to rebuttal 3 times, 30 seconds each. That does not interrupt your 3 minutes of explanation time. And then after that, I'm going to decide from the evidence that you have brought me and from the arguments that you have brought me, the passion of which you defend yourselves and your team, who would win in a fight against Thanos. So this is entirely my opinion, and you can shit talk my opinion in the comments below if you so choose. But my opinion is law. So, we're we're gonna go ahead and jump in with the first round. Mal, Dieter, shake hands. Now get some disinfectant spray for Mal. And we're gonna jump right into round one. You guys can get your characters. Also, I'm sitting in between them, so in case it comes to fisticuffs, I can at least back away.
Not interfere.
Would you guys like to flip the coin or roll the dice?
Flip that shit.
Coin? Alright. Put that away, big D20. Call it in the air. Lugia is heads, Pokemon is tails. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Lugia. Heads. Fuck you, I called it. It's Lugia.
Lugia. Alright, so Dieter, you have the opportunity in round 1 to go first. Who is your first pick?
Let me get Ultron.
Ultron.
Ooh. Okay.
Ultron. The goat.
And your 3, what qualities? Why would you put Ultron on your team?
Okay, because look, that man out of nothing can just make something, right? Okay. He can build an army out of nothing. And just some scrappy shit.
He does cheat.
He's got cheat codes. He is a cheat code.
Okay.
He's hella strong. He's just like Iron Man on not even roids, like coke. Iron Man on coke. Sponsor us.
On O, with the label facing out.
On coke.
I poisoned him. The poison worked.
Alright, so that's 2. Do you have another one?
Can I get a napkin?
Reset yourself. Get that back. Alright.
And so kind of like he doesn't have like a leadership quality. It's more like a dictatorship quality, like a strict leadership. And I fuck with it.
Okay, strict dictatorship.
Totalitarian government. Alright,
Interesting. Okay, so Mal, then goes to you.
Yes. A T'Challa.
Black Panther, I should have guessed.
For your number 1, though?
Yes. Not only does he have the heart-shaped herb, which gives him literally superpowers, and the Black Panther suit, which is just a great suit for a lot of reasons. It's an vibranium, everything. He has the full financial and technological force of Wakanda that he can call upon. That's an army for you, okay? We have like laser guns. They have rhinos with their armor on. I'd like to see Thanos take on a rhino with armor on.
Listen.
Alright?
Listen.
You don't get your rebuttal yet. Just saying.
Okay, so that's 2. You got anything else?
He's friends with the Avengers.
What?
He's friends with Shields. He's friends with Shields. He's friends with Shield. He can call on Shield if you know.
I mean,
he don't need Shield.
Alright, so it's mine, number 2 pick?
So yes, to Dieter with the number 2 pick.
Give me the Hulk! Wireless is not... Okay, look. He makes Thanos pee his bed at night. Facts. Facts! Okay.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that one. I'm not...
Look. Okay.
He's strong. I wouldn't say that he's stronger than Thanos. And he's not as smart as Thanos.
Okay, look. Let him speak. Look.
Okay, rebuttal.
That...
My bad.
He is literally the person that scares Thanos. Okay? Thanos, the fucking ruler of all worlds, or whatever the hell his name is. Mad Titan is pissed scared of a green giant on a can of green beans, okay? So, that's my pick.
So I'm gonna go so far as to say
Strong, intimidation, and strong as fuck, boy.
So
Bread.
Hella bread. Juice and sauce.
Sauce and juice.
Sauce and juice.
Bread.
Sorry.
Thank you.
But you're on coke if you think you're gonna beat my team. Sponsor us.
Oh my god. Okay, so Dieter's got the Hulk with strength, intimidation. And what was your third one?
Hella strength. Strength, hella strength, and intimidation.
So yeah, his strength score is like what, a 25, a 30?
Yeah, 25 out of 25. Or 25 out of
What's the max here?
I mean, in terms of like D&D strength scores,
He's like he should be like a 35
out of 20.
Yeah, out of 20. He's strong.
okay,
He's strong.
fair enough. Mal, your second pick.
The king of Asgard himself.
Shit.
Give me Thor.
Thor.
I thought you were gonna sleep on him. Honestly, I really
Thor.
thought you were gonna sleep on him. And I thought I was gonna sneak him in there.
The Lord of Asgard. Now
He is the king of
he is the king of Asgard.
Okay.
Are we going with most recent
Yes.
character? Okay.
Thor. Thor.
All right.
Here's the issue. I haven't even seen Ragnarok yet, so I couldn't.
Yeah, we're
Idealistically, I couldn't logistically pick Thor because I didn't know. You know, I can't base him off of all the appearances I've seen him in the Avengers. Because like, he's cool. He's not the Hulk. Facts.
Okay.
So you get a little bit of the defense there.
He's strong,
Yes.
and he's been proven in Ragnarok that he goes toe to toe with. Actually, he beats the Hulk in that one gladiator fight, and that's without the hammer,
Okay.
right? Okay.
And you got a third one? Third quality?
He's got the Odin Force now.
The lightning thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has complete control. I mean, they imply that it's the Odin Force. He's got daddy power now. Right?
The all power.
He doesn't have a weapon anymore, but he's still the man. He's still the guy. Yes. And he also has a sweet buzz cut now, which makes him more aerodynamic.
He should come get cut by me. Because it's looking a little rough.
Actually, it is.
I'd cut him so fresh he'd get his eyeball back. Facts.
Next pick.
Okay, next pick, Dieter. Third pick.
that was too ring.
Okay. I'm going Iron Man.
Okay.
Just a solid overall pick, okay? And here's why, alright? So
Iron Man, not Tony Stark.
Iron Man. They're the same.
Well,
Okay. Because he can go toe to toe with the Hulk and he's beating Hulk. And the Hulk is beating Thor. So that means he can beat Thor. And if also he is beating the Hulk and Thanos is scared of the Hulk, then he has to be scared of Tony Stark. So Tony Stark and the Hulk both make Thanos do better.
I'm literally just I'm literally just writing down ergo underneath Iron Man because that's the only way to go about that explanation. Is Thanos is afraid of
Just
the Hulk.
put ergo.
Ergo, he must be afraid of Tony Stark.
Look, put ergo, parentheses, facts.
Ergo facts. Okay, so that's one. You have two more that you can add. Two qualities.
Okay, intimidation again. He's just a leader, squad leader. He makes good decisions. Okay.
I mean, you can
I'm team Stark for Civil War.
Yeah.
Captain America's smoking. He's doing coke. Sponsor us. I just don't. I'm not gonna get into it.
No, please get into it. That's the point.
Captain America's selfish. Okay, it's for the greater good, and that's why my next pick is Frozen.
Frozone? No, did you say Frozone?
Smack you. Wait a minute.
Ah.
Okay, Pixar and MCU are not connected.
I know.
Even though it's Disney and like the entire Disney universe is connected. We're not.
Syndrome.
Can't wait for that sequel to come out finally. Okay, so we got Ergo, we got Leader. Do you have anything else you want to add to Tony Stark?
Versatility. Okay, he's got a metric shit ton of suits. Cater to every situation.
Well,
And it looks like in the new movie, he's got the fucking Atom suit that like literally is attached
It
to
does
him.
look like he gets his
Fancy superior.
the
Iron Man.
no the like the liquid suit, the mercury suit, where like the metal is liquid and just like forms the suit.
Is that not the superior?
That shit like comes out of his blood or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Regardless,
it's his best suit.
I don't know.
Versatility. Well, here's what I'm gonna say. I don't necessarily have to rebuttal, but I do want to inquire. Did you see Iron Man 3 with Mandarin? So you know that he destroyed all of the suits.
But he's definitely made more. Clearly he's made more.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Just want to make
And
sure.
it's
you
Tony
know
Stark. Okay, he kept that whole fucking house party thing a secret. He's gotta have. You know he was doing that for Betty. And he knew damn well he wasn't gonna blow up all the suits without having some bunker in Saudi Arabia full of suits. Okay? We know this. It's facts.
All right. So that's your third pick. Mal, give me your third pick.
All right.
did not ever specify that you could not take villains. Hela? Okay.
I did take Ultron.
Yeah, give me Hela.
Okay. That's good. That didn't take whom I'm gonna get.
Why Hela?
As powerful as Thor, like in the same. Actually, they said she's more powerful. She's the god of war, the Hela battle training, and Fenrir. She gets Fenrir.
Okay.
The 4-story wolf. That at least is gonna distract Thanos. Something. It's a giant wolf.
It's a giant fucking wolf. Martial training also. Okay. Anything else you want to say about Hela?
She's bae.
Waifu.
She is an S tier waifu.
She's an S tier waifu.
Even when she was a good elf, she was an S tier waifu.
Galadriel. Same way. Yeah.
And throwing the sword throwing thing, it's a well built character.
Antlers are dope too.
Yeah, I feel like those are kind of impractical, but you know what? I'm gonna give it to her. She's got a wolf. It's a 4-story wolf. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So now we're off to Dieter with your fourth pick. Let's do this.
Give me Vision. Give me Vision. You
Vision.
picked up Thor's hammer. Handed it to that man. It's like it was nothing. He is an Infinity Stone. And Jarvis.
He is an
So
Infinity
also, here's the connection. He's Jarvis, who is connected to Tony Stark, whom Thanos, I said previously, is afraid of. Are you going to say Ergo again? Ergo! Ergo! He's scared of the Vision. Facts.
This team's gonna roll up and roll intimidate, and Thanos is gonna be I'm good. Not keep her. He's gonna fly up into space.
Okay. So
Actually, I'm not taking Vision. I'm taking Dormammu.
Ooh.
No, I'm sorry. We decided deities were not a thing because you can't.
So we're not doing deities?
I mean,
You can still have Hela. That's a villain. That's different. I can't fucking have Dormammu, the Eater of Worlds. You know.
or Galactus. Yeah, Galactus is
Okay.
Because we also haven't seen Galactus, but
The only time we've seen Galactus is Cloud Galactus. Which is Cloud Galactus best Galactus?
No, he's not. Is Cloud Galactus best? No, he's not.
He's not. What kind of a question is that? All right. So what is? I'm sorry. What is your third quality?
okay, he handed him.
I got
He's
the
just
hammer.
composed too. All right, he is somebody who won't crack under pressure.
But he did crack. Well, I'm not. Oh, I'm not gonna do that.
Hold
Waiting,
that one.
I'm waiting.
Savor it.
I'm just gonna put a pin in that one.
So tactical. He's very strategic.
He's
methodical.
very versatile as well and do multiple things. And he's probably Thor's hip, to be honest.
Okay. Mal, let's throw in your fourth pick. What is your fourth pick?
All right, now I was going to say this, but now I'm unsure. Can I have Surtur?
Sir,
Is that the fiery
the
demon?
Fire demon that destroyed.
Yeah, I mean that was no because if
No,
I
he's
didn't
literally. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Say,
If you
he's-
can have Dormammu,
Mamu, you can't have Sir.
But I
Okay.
didn't really see the capability of Dormammu's power. He was just eating the world, right? He can't go like
he comes.
It's not like in Street Fighter I can pick Dormammu and to fight Thanos. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Otherwise, it's
he'd
just
be like a really big unlockable character.
exactly.
Yes.
I would say the power of Dormammu, because I unfortunately have not like read really deep into Dormammu, but I know like from at least what is dictated in the movie. So because we're going off of the cinematic universe, Dormammu's power is like it's immortality. It's the whole idea of like darkness and like basically making nothingness.
Continuing.
As we were. Okay, so yes, you can. I'm sorry, you cannot have Sir. I'm not
Okay.
gonna do Sir.
No, sir, that's fine.
He might actually just step on the ass. Yeah, he's one big one.
Okay, so Mal, your fourth pick.
My
Your fourth pick.
fourth pick. Give me Professor Xavier.
Okay.
I'm not worried though. I'm not worried though.
Why Professor X? Tell me about this. Why Professor X?
Professor X is a telepath. We know this. He's the most powerful telepath on Earth. And he can shut people's brains the fuck down. He can just shut people's brains down. Like, AoE is pretty fucking solid.
I mean, I know what ability you're talking about.
Yes. And I think he can like do stuff where he like stops time because he makes everyone stop moving. But that's like more of a whatever thing.
He doesn't
I'm just
necessarily
saying-
make them stop time. He just like shuts down their.
We're talking about movie shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He does it in that
Sure.
movie that one time.
Yeah. No, he does it in the movies.
And like I think it was like X2.
Alright, he ain't shit because he doesn't make himself walk. So.
And then
I'm just saying.
He's a telepath, not a telekinetic.
he does that. He does make himself walk once, but he loses his powers.
Yeah, I'm just hating on your guy. Alright.
And he can also read minds.
I'm sorry.
He's got mind reading, so like he'd be like, oh, what's the strat?
What's the strat?
What's his strat? Now we know. Now we can use it.
Where are we deploying? Docks or front of house?
What's the strat, boys?
Challenge round!
All right. Now we have moved on to the fifth and final round of pick.
And this is where the game ends for Mal. Because with my fifth and final pick, I'm taking Deadpool. Because he's fucking Thanos' bitch.
I actually was about to pick.
He's Thanos' big bitch.
Okay.
Death, bro.
That's
He's
not
fucking
that's
death.
not canon to the movies. We don't know that yet.
Bro.
That's not movies.
That's, yeah.
We don't even know why he's attacking in the movies. Yeah. I was gonna pick Deadpool though.
So yes, in the cinematic universe, what powers? Why are you choosing Deadpool?
Okay, maybe I'm
Besides-
not now because y'all are gonna fuck me on this.
No, we're not trying to fuck you.
No,
like,
I absolutely am. I'll give him this one beforehand. There is the whole Deadpool love triangle with death isn't in the cinematic universe yet. So no, I'm not giving you
Yeah.
that.
So why? Why Deadpool?
You see how they do me?
He's got cool swords though.
Why?
Shut up.
Deadpool?
Okay,
Put
now
Infinity
I'm
Gauntlet
looking
down.
for another character.
Are you
Okay,
really?
I'm going to Dormammu. Okay, that's
You can't. You can't.
Dormammu.
You can't.
all right. God.
No Dormammu. No Surtur. No one above everything.
You could do Stan Lee.
I'm really thinking about the
No.
the Guardian that attacked Thor in the first movie with the face laser.
Oh shit.
That motherfucker's dope.
The suit of armor.
The Guardian.
Yeah. I'm really, but I also don't think that's top tier enough. Because if it got hoed by Thor, and Thor's below Iron Man right now.
Then ergo.
Listen, I have a tier for this, and it all makes sense.
Okay. We can switch off if you want
Would you
another
like to
second
hold off on
to
your
think.
fifth? Would you like to stay your fifth pick to allow him to pick and then you?
Yeah, man, let me do some research. Go ahead.
Okay,
With your weak ass pick.
Okay, alright, so we're gonna go over to Mal. You're staying your fifth pick. Now, your fifth pick. That's a erase Deadpool.
Give me Quicksilver.
Oh, that dude.
From the X-Men First Class.
Okay.
Give me Quicksilver.
So Quicksilver.
Quicksilver.
Why Quicksilver?
Because Quicksilver can move so fast
Fast as fuck, boy!
that it's almost like time stops. And he can interact with things while time is that slow. He's just that fast. He did it to what's his name? Apocalypse. Right? Was it Apocalypse? Yeah, Apocalypse, who is another one of those like god tier bad guys. So yes. That's my team.
Interact with
That's my team. Got a couple X-Men, got a couple Asgardians. What it do?
the King of Wakanda.
And the King gosh darn T'Challa.
Okay, so as of right now, where Mal is standing with his picks, he has Black Panther, Thor, Hela, Professor Xavier, and Quicksilver. Did I miss anyone out? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is all 5. Great. Now we are just waiting on Dieter for his fifth pick.
How large can Ant-Man grow? Is it infinity? Can
You've seen how big he can get
He'll
in
die.
Civil War.
He'll die.
He did it once and then he passed out.
Listen, man. I really want to go Deadpool because he's if he ends up fucking Thanos' bitch, it is my team facts. I don't even need any
I'll let him have that. I'll even let him have that.
That's not
a good
MCU.
strat.
I'm not gonna allow that. There are plenty of other ways that you could work Deadpool besides fucking Thanos' bitch.
I know, but that was my trump card. That was my trump.
You just send him into a rage.
What he's gonna do? You better stop fucking with Dieter's team. I'm fucking your bitch again. That's it. That's it.
No.
Listen, we're on the understanding that Thanos is a guy. Okay? He's got urges too.
He's a dude.
One woman he wants, he's getting fucked by some red dude in spandex. He looks like a testicle. You saw it in the movie.
If you find out that no, I'm not gonna rebuttal. This is the judge. Yeah. Make your choice. Make your decision.
Okay. Give me Doctor Strange, because that guy can go next level powers. He can get some next level power sometimes.
I was hoping that you would just leave that one out.
Doc Strange.
I thought about that one.
Give me qualities. 3 qualities.
Look,
3 qualities.
I haven't seen him go like maximum potential in the movies, but I know, and he didn't even have to.
Yeah.
But I just know that he's going to kick ass. Okay, imagine. Just put that shit. Imagine. That's some shit Thanos couldn't in his little fancy gauntlet probably have control over. But not if you have the little talisman. He has a little talisman thing that like stops time. If he's smart. Yeah. If he's smart, he can do that shit that he did to Dormammu with Thanos.
Catch him in a time loop.
What's up? What's up? We here again.
So you're qualifying the Eye of Agamotto, which has been confirmed as an Infinity Stone.
It is, yeah. He's not going to get all the gauntlet. I know there are 2 parts, but it's just not going to happen. Tony Stark's going to find a way to shit on him, and that's
I got
Robert Downey Jr. is gonna find a way to do it.
And you got one more.
He's also a pretty solid leader. I feel like he's got composure and he's a quick learner too, dude.
Quick study.
He's a quick learner.
Yeah. I mean, if it's anything to say, like between what happens at the end of Doctor Strange, where he is at the end of Doctor Strange, and where he is in Thor Ragnarok, like that's not a lot of time between those 2 movies, and he's crazy.
Yeah. So
ridiculously powerful.
there's the draft.
So that is our teams. So for you've already heard Mal's, but I'll reiterate it. For Mal's team, we have Black Panther, Thor, Hela, Professor Xavier, Quicksilver. For Dieter's team, we have For Dieter's team, we have Ultron, the Hulk, Iron Man, Tony Stark, Vision, and Doctor Strange. Alright, so we're entering the showdown round. So you guys are going to pick who goes first in this debate, to have your 3 minutes to debate how your team would fare against Thanos. And at any point, the opponent is going to be able to stop you and take the 30 seconds to rebuttal your action in that respect. Call it in the air. One of you choose who's going to call it in the air. Mal's got it. 3, 2, 1.
Tails. Tails.
Let it hit the table, bro.
That's it. Tails. I said tails. That's it.
Tails. Yes. Dieter, you get to go first. Or choose, would you like to go first, or would you like to let Mal go first? You're going to let Mal go first. Alright, give me a second while I set up your timer. The situation is set. New York City, because all the best fights happen in New York City. That's fine. Fuck!
You can never lose in New York.
You can never lose in New York.
Dude, I didn't think he'd get it. Damn it, he has power.
We are set in New York City. Thanos is descending with his Chitauri ship. The Hordes are not going to fucking deal with you. The Hordes are going to deal with you, which will also deal with Thanos. Thanos is the big guy. Thanos is trying to wipe out all of New York City to send a message to Earth. You have 3 minutes on the clock, starting now.
Alright. Thanos coming in a spaceship. We would have some kind of recon to let us know he was on his way. So T'Challa already done rolled up with like all of Wakanda and like pimped out like Gucci spaceships, hovercrafts and stuff. There's a couple like armored rhinos already on board, like we're ready. So we just start taking out the ships, right? So all of his fleet just keeps coming apart. There's more of them, all right, than there are like Wakandans in the army. It doesn't matter. We've got Thor and Hela. So she just like throwing spike swords and shit, taking shit out the fucking sky. Thor's flying around, shooting lightning like fucking Lord Sidious, just blowing shit up. And then all of a sudden, Thanos comes and lands, right? So everybody's fighting Thanos. He's fucking people up and everything. Now he's got a bunch of Infinity Stones, so it's hard to like get like a solid attack off on him, right? He's probably stronger than Thor. He's probably stronger than Hela. Hela calls in Fenrir, right? Big ass wolf comes galloping up. Then it's just like, oh shit, wasn't expecting this. He probably like uppercuts the wolf or something. But like it gives him a challenge. Like it gives him whatever. The point is, all of this is to distract Thanos, right? While Thanos is dealing with the joys of having some Infinity Stones and fighting Thor and fighting Hela and fighting a giant wolf, right? Quicksilver runs up. Fast as fuck, boy. Mach 25. Bolts up, slow motion, before Thanos can even see it. Snatches the gauntlet off his hand.
Okay, so
It's
you're
gone.
removing the
Gone.
gauntlet.
Right,
Quicksilver
removing
takes
the gauntlet. And then as soon as he removes the gauntlet, Professor Xavier hits him with the Psy Blast. He's got no Infinity Stone protection. Boom! Drops him. He's in a coma. He's like foaming at the mouth and shit. He done caught the whole X-Men brain surge, right? Because he has no protection, because he's been distracted. Well, he was distracted by all of the gods throwing stuff at him. Quicksilver takes the gauntlet, and then Professor Xavier hits him with a Psy Blast and puts him in a coma forever. We don't even have to deal with Thanos no more. That's it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. We've defeated Thanos. Everybody gets medals, especially T'Challa.
For doing nothing.
He brought the army, okay?
Okay.
And then he would also help rebuild the city afterwards, so brownie points. Yes.
Is that how you're concluding?
Yes.
Dieter, you did not rebuttal at all during that?
I didn't know I was allowed to.
Yeah, you could cut in.
Would you like to rebuttal now?
Yes.
To take, instead of, because
Post
you did,
rebuttal.
because you did not rebuttal at all during his rendition. Would you like to take a minute and a half to rebuttal? You had 3 chances to rebuttal, 30 seconds each. Would you like to take that minute and a half to rebuttal?
Well, that sounded pretty solid.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Give me the medal. Yeah.
And we're gonna write. I'm just gonna take a note. That was 2 minutes 46 seconds.
It's the Quicksilver Strat. Poof. Poof. This is gone. That was never my blood in the first place.
All right. So, just to recap for everyone, what he is saying that is going to happen is that with Thanos is coming in with his fleet and with his army, Wakanda and the Black Panther are going to take on the Grunts.
Yes.
They're going to keep all that shit under wraps. While they are taking care of that, Hela and Thor and Fenrir are going to be attacking Thanos and distracting Thanos and taking down Thanos.
Yes.
Or at least keeping him preoccupied, while Quicksilver waits in the wings to go Mach 25, basically freeze time with how fast he can go. We've seen it in the X-Men movies.
Yep.
To take the gauntlet off his hand. And once the gauntlet is off his hand, Thanos has nothing protecting him from Professor Xavier's sight, dropping him to the ground.
Yes.
Okay, I agree. Pretty solid. Now, you were able to get that done in 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Congratulations. We are now going to go to Dieter. And your plan. How is your team going to work this one out? You have 3 minutes on the clock. You may rebuttal 3 times or wait for a rebuttal at the very end. Start it. Dieter, you have 3 minutes on the clock, starting now.
Okay, look. So Thanos is coming in 2018, okay? And I have the equivalent of 2 supercomputers on my team. One in the form of Ultron, one in the form of Tony Stark, okay? And one in the form of Jarvis, who is also the Vision, okay? All 3 of their heads combined have predicted 3 years in advance that Thanos is coming. So they have...
3 years out.
They have evacuated all of New York, okay? And set up a trap, okay? A booby trap, alright? So all of his alien friends come raining down from the sky into Thor, the Hulk just doing what he did and just surfing off of their bodies into buildings, beating the ever-living shit out of these ragdoll aliens that he calls the Chitauri. Shit-Ari, because that's what they are to Hulk, okay? He literally eats one, which intimidates Thanos so much that he pees a little, okay? Then we have we have Homeboy. So he doesn't have any stones in his gauntlet. Have we?
We would assume you
If
have.
we're going with just by the trailer, I was gonna say that he had 3.
He had 3.
Because he had 2. In the trailer.
Which ones did he have? I think we saw. I paused your time. I do believe he had the Power Stone at the very least. He had the. We need a fact check. We'll be right back after this fact check.
Okay, whatever.
Okay. So we're back. We had our fact check. Thanos has 2 of the Infinity Stones,
Yes.
as according to the movie. If we're going by the movie,
Yes.
He has the Power Stone that he got from the Nova Corps. Can't wait to see how that one turns out. And then he has the Space Stone, the Tesseract, the stone from the Tesseract, and we see him in one of the trailers crush the cube. Get the Tesseract out of it. So he has 2 knuckles. He has 2
So back to
stones.
it, right?
Yes.
We decided
Okay.
Thanos' goons are coming down from the sky, getting
Yeah.
absolutely shat on by Hulk. And I'm also sprinkling in the metric fuck ton of suits that Tony Stark has fighting them, okay? And Ultron, of course, who's also made. Because 3 years in advance, people, they have an armada ready, okay? So now, what's happening is Ultron and Iron Man formed together to make this supercomputer Zorg, Megazorg of Ultron and Iron Man, and fire this beam so powerful that it actually makes Thanos, trip out a little bit. Like, he blocks it, does this Thanos thing, and probably eats the shit like someone would eat a right hook in real life. But I mean, he eats it, but it shakes him, right? Shakes him enough for Hulk to come in and just start licking each other, right? Just go hand in hand. And while he's distracted, Homeboy Vision beams his ass in the knee, drops him. Okay, drops his ass. And Doctor Strange comes in, stops time, takes the gauntlet off, and they just fucking all beam his ass. Incineration. Thanks.
Is that what you're calling it?
That's what I'm calling it.
You are calling it at
The
2
Megazord.
minutes and 6 seconds. Let me
It's a Megazord. I'm still on the Megazord.
Are you gonna rebuttal? Will you
I
rebuttal?
will be rebuttaling.
Okay,
yes.
okay, great. Let me just the Megazord. Oh my god. So you're going for the kneecap.
Kneecaps his ass.
Kneecap.
This little mind blast.
Yeah.
Strange stops time and takes the gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then they fucking just start.
And then everyone
absolutely having a blast, beating the shit out.
just
They wreck Thanos.
So they wreck Thanos. Okay, so I'm gonna put 2 minutes 6 seconds. Congratulations. Mao, you would like to rebuttal?
Yes.
Okay, you have 1 minute and 30 seconds because you did not
Yes.
rebuttal at all. On the clock starting now.
Cool. I've got 2. All right, two quick ones.
Yes.
First, your plan is solid, but it functions under the fact that he has 2 Infinity Stones, right? So he's just okay. I would like to point out that my team didn't come to the party with no Infinity Stones. You've just brought Vision as 1, and who else? There's somebody else on your team that's got an Infinity Stone.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. You just brought him 2 more Infinity Stones. So if they slip up and he catches Vision by the cape and just pops that shit out, that's a whole nother Infinity Stone.
But the shit's not just glued in.
Well, he's Thanos. I think that he's got a good pinch. It out. And then I don't know about Doctor Strange, but again, if he catches both capes right at the same time,
That's the whole point. They're not in there in the fight.
You're not
right?
allowed to rebuttal.
Oh, can I rebuttal to his rebuttal?
Yes, you
when
can
he's done
rebuttal to
with
his
his
rebuttal.
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry. That took about 10 seconds.
It's fine.
10 seconds to your thing.
the second one is the kneecap shot. All right, I'm cool with the kneecap shot. It would probably work, but Vision is known to miss. He missed once. And Rhodey can't walk now. All right, we saw that in Civil War. He was like, Vision, take him out, and he tried to shoot, and he missed. I'm just saying, maybe he misses the kneecap shot too. That's it. That's my rebuttal.
That is your rebuttal.
That's my rebuttal.
Your rebuttal at 1 minute and 20 seconds. Okay. So Vision can miss. Dieter, would you like to rebuttal?
I'm gonna rebuttal
to
the
his-
first. Okay, hang on. Your rebuttal for the first one was?
Okay, so you're rebuttaling 1 point of his? 2.
He is rebuttal.
You're rebuttaling? Okay, so you have 1.5 minutes on the clock.
What is hang on.
slips up and you were bringing 2 more Infinity Stones, which he did not bring any Infinity Stones to the fight against Thanos.
Okay.
So
if Vision slips, and that Infinity hits his hand and the Infinity Stone pops out.
It's not glued in.
And then
it's not just glued in. Start my clock. Shut up.
Ready? All right. You have 30 a minute and 30 seconds on the clock, starting now.
Look, they're not gonna slip up because they're not even fighting Thanos. That's the whole point. They're off. They're chilling. They're fighting all those little bitch-ass goons. Okay, right? Ultron's little goons are taking care of his goons, and they're just chilling in the back. I just said Hulk's going in and to distract him, and then they're gonna beam him. I mean, it's like they're not there the entire time, and Doctor Strange doesn't have to show up till time stopped. He could skip around. Beat his dick right in front of him and nothing. He can't do anything.
I'm just saying.
Is that your rebuttal?
Yeah, they're not. It's not gonna be a whole. It's not gonna be a whole thing where he slips up. Vision can miss, but he still can stop time. He could have Vision by the throat and stop time and come and take the gauntlet off the other hand. Facts.
Okay. Whatever you say. I'm just saying you done brought the. They're in the area. They're in the city.
Fighting fire with fire.
I mean, I guess it's more like Thanos has an AK and they run around with a couple extra drum mags. But yeah, sure, whatever, dude.
Okay, so both of you have given your arguments. Both of you have given your rebuttals. Are there any last-minute things that you would like to say concerning team makeup, concerning the way that your plan would be laid out? I'm going to give you each of you. You can talk interchangeably, but I'm giving you 3 more minutes to just hash out any last-minute things. And at the end of those 3 minutes, I'm calling it no matter what. But if we call it early, that's perfectly fine. I will make my decision thereafter. So, ready? 3 minutes on the clock, starting now.
I'm just gonna say that I definitely have the better-looking team. We got T'Challa, beautiful black man. Alright. We got 2 beautiful Asgardians. We have a big old puppy, right? I'm just saying I got the better-looking team. I feel like my strategy is foolproof.
One of the guys is missing an eyeball.
I'm saying, really? You're just gonna bring that up?
Yeah.
You can't just
You
bring
just
that
said beautiful Asgardians. He's missing an eyeball.
Yeah, he still is pretty. All right. Yes.
Okay.
Hemsworth is a pretty man.
Look, he stopped being the king of Asgard and started being the king of Asgard.
That was fucked up.
No.
That was a really bad pirate pun.
It's really.
Wow. I think you should forfeit this draft for that pun.
Oh my god. That was decent.
Okay.
Oh my god.
In the comments, let us know if that was a decent
In the
pun.
comments, please let us know if that was a decent
That's
pun.
what I'm
That was
saying.
off the dome, though.
I feel
that's
like
why I should win.
I feel like my strat is foolproof.
Okay, Megazord, Iron Man, and Ultron is OP. Facts. That's like pretty much Brainiac.
And our first DC character has made it to the
First DC
Can we talk about that? No one picked DC.
Yeah, let's give it. You still got some time. You still got a minute and 30 seconds. Would you like to
I'm
comment
done.
on that?
Yeah, I'm cooling. I definitely have the better strat, so.
Okay. Nobody wants to say anything else? Everyone's good?
Yep.
All right.
Your team.
Hey. So, ultimately, it comes down to my decision on how...
Not to get cheated.
You're about to-
No, I have the better strat.
It comes down to my decision on whose team would win based on their arguments, based on what these two have presented as their for their team makeup, for their team chemistry, and for their qualities that they brought to the table. Not any prior knowledge that I know. It's basically solely on what they have presented to me, which makes it just slightly a bit more different. So, with all of this in mind, all of this taken into consideration, I want to talk a little bit about their team makeup. Specifically, for you, Dieter, I think the one conflict that you're going to run into, which obviously was not brought up in terms of your qualities, but it is a big enough character thing that I feel needs to be brought up. Ultron and Iron Man, Tony Stark, do not get along, probably would not get along because of the whole Age of Ultron bullshit. Even going off of the idea that didn't happen, or what have you, whatever we can work out to say that these two end up on a team together, I think there would be a huge conflict because of their egos. I think the egos thing would really run afoul in your team. Similarly, I don't know if Thor and Hela can work out their daddy issues.
Yep.
I really don't know. Especially with the whole, like, Thor feeling that he was the prized possession, but realizing that Hela was, and that Hela was a little bit too violent, and Thor was just a little too arrogant. I think in that respect, it would become a dick-measuring, daddy notice me contest between the two of them. Moving forward, Dieter, I think the only other flaw that I see in terms of your team build-up is I see a great dynamic between Vision and Iron Man. But at the same time, I see the slightest bit of tension between Doctor Strange and Iron Man because, again, egos. One of them is like the height of technology in terms of a mindset, the height of technology, while Doctor Strange is the height of magic. And that whole, like, I don't believe that you can do this, or that whole disposition would honestly kind of run a little bit of an issue for you. I'm honestly surprised that neither of you chose Star-Lord in any capacity or anything like
Just
that.
a dude with a gun.
Yeah, he doesn't have any powers anymore.
He used to be a god.
He used to be a god. I mean, we're not.
Yeah, he was a god for a movie, but like because the planet isn't there anymore, he's just a dude.
But at the same time, I think Professor Xavier and T'Challa would work very well together. I think they're very similarly minded in that respect, just coming from character standpoint in that. With all of that being said, I want to say that Dieter's plan is the most brutal, with the inclusion of the Hulk, and the idea that they are going to kneecap Thanos. But at the same time, in terms of a soundness, I think Mal's plan is the one that would work out the best.
How?
Yes!
Where's the flaw in stopping time, though?
I don't necessarily think it's... I think really Mal brought up a very good point about the fact that you are bringing 2 Infinity Stones into the fray around him, even if it's not, like, within the island of Manhattan, and, like, I don't know the range of... nobody really can understand the range of Doctor Strange's spells, where he could just be out there or whatever, and, like, portal himself in. The fact that you have brought 2 Infinity Stones would immediately forego Thanos' whole, like, oh, I'm gonna let my grunts do the fighting first, and then I'm gonna drop in. I think he's gonna go for the Infinity Stones first. I think that's what's gonna tip the scales against you, honestly. And the fight between Thanos and Hulk, however, I do believe Hulk would be able to beat the ever-loving fuck out of Thanos. But I want to give it to Mal.
The first draft victory.
Well, how are you sponsor us now?
Otherwise, I definitely stand by. I would love to watch both of these fights, but I think I would love to watch Dieter's fight a little bit more.
I can't argue with that.
I would definitely want to watch Dieter's fight more, just because of the sheer brutality. At the end of it, I really see, like, Hulk punching Thanos, and Thanos just smiling, going, oh, okay, cool, now I can go all out. And then punching Hulk, and Hulk going, okay, cool, now I can get stronger. And it's just this Dragon Ball Z anime level, like, crater keeps forming in the ground, and just in the middle of downtown New York. But yeah, so the victor is Mal, with his team.
That's the trophy for all of them.
No, we're gonna give you this is your trophy that you can use for this one. It has one more Infinity Stone in it than what we have or promised in the movie. Thank you guys so much for watching the draft. I hope you really did enjoy it, and please feel free to shit talk my logic and my decision in the comments below. It would mean a whole great deal to us if you would like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon to see all the notifications of all the stuff that we're coming out with this year. But I'm sure none of you really care about that because you're really, like, looking for this giveaway that I mentioned earlier. So, the giveaway is... they've already given their teams and deliberated on how they would beat Thanos. Now it's your turn. For this giveaway, if you comment your 5-man team in a quick little synopsis of how they would beat Thanos in the same scenario that I gave, you will be entered into a drawing to win tickets to see Avengers Infinity War. I cannot guarantee that it will be on opening night. However, when your name is drawn, we will get in contact with you as quickly as we possibly can and secure you your 2 tickets to see Avengers Infinity War at a theater of your choosing. So thank you guys so much again for joining us for Infinity Wars. And before I sneeze, because I feel it coming on, I'm going to get off of here. I'm Darn13. I'm still waiting on that ramen, and I'll catch you guys next time.